So, don't you agree with me that it sounds great to have your own business and to become an entrepreneur? But how do you stay sane working on your own all the time with the additional distractions of the washing, the ironing, the cooking, the cleaning, and the occasional friend that thinks it's okay to have an hour-long chat with you during your working day? Hey everyone, it's Sunny here and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that's been a total game changer for me as a female entrepreneur, and that is virtual co-working. So hang on in there, I've got loads to tell you about it. If you're anything like me, working from home can actually be very isolating and it's easy to get distracted, as I said before. Virtual co-working has really helped me stay on track and to connect with other entrepreneurs. Not only from the point of view of connecting for collaboration, I've got a fantastic referral network and I feel like I'm heard and I feel safe and, well, I don't get lonely anymore. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that virtual co-working can help you to stay productive and motivated and, of course, accountable as well. Now, whether you're working from home, you're a digital nomad, you're traveling, doesn't matter. You can actually join virtual co-working spaces and it's like joining your own office space without having to go anywhere. So number 1, the very first thing is that a virtual co-working space provides a sense of community and accountability. So when you join a virtual co-working group, you're not just working alone. You are part of a supportive community of women who are all working towards their own goals. Now, for you and for everyone else on the co-working session, it can provide a sense of community, a sense of belonging, a sense of motivation, knowing that you're not in this entrepreneur game on your own. So number 2, virtual co-working can help you to stay focused and avoid the distractions. One of the tips that I've got for you, by the way, is that if you are working from home or you're traveling, so let's say that you're working from home and you've got your family around you, actually set some rules about when mum works or when dad works. So this is these are my hours. So there's no distractions. And also be disciplined with yourself. So if say you've got the washing, the cleaning, the cooking, these sorts of things, if you were in a 9-to-5 job, you wouldn't be able to do them. You would have to do it at a different time. The ideal situation is to hire yourself a cleaner and an ironing service. So that's the way that you can get that done. So like I say, when you're working from home or you're traveling, it's so easy to get distracted by those household chores. You might get distracted by social media, many other things. And certainly when you're traveling, you could get distracted by going out to the sea. I can actually see the sea from where I am right now. So it's very tempting for me to stop doing what I'm doing and to just pop out there for a quick walk and just hang around on the beach for a while. But I have to be disciplined as well. Even though I'm traveling all around the world, I have to ensure that I allocate certain times for my working time. So that enables me to get things done. And there's no better way of doing that than actually joining a co-working virtual office space. When you're part of a virtual co-working group, you have set times to work and a group of people that hold you accountable. Now, to be honest with you, I've been in business for over 30 years and I've never felt that I needed to be held accountable for anything. I'm pretty self-motivated. But there are those occasions when you declare that you want to get something done, you're more inclined to get it done when you've spoken it out loud, because it's too easy to either put it off or it's too easy to do something else instead of that thing that you're trying to accomplish and trying to complete. It can help you stay totally focused, avoid those distractions, making you more productive in the long run. In fact, statistically, it's been proven to increase your productivity by 95%. So before I go on to tip number 3 about joining a virtual co-working space, and it doesn't matter what that space is, you could even create a little kind of working group yourself. You can read more information about this by going to the training episode on sunnyloveacademy.com B for blog 232. So that's sunnyloveacademy.com /B232, and you can have a look at lots of other reasons why it's beneficial for you to be joining a virtual co-working space. So let's go on to the third reason to join a virtual co-working space. It's flexible and it's adaptable to your lifestyle. So whether you are working from home or you're traveling like I am, living the digital nomad lifestyle, or like I like to say, the location independent lifestyle, a virtual co-working space can work for you. You can join a group that meets at a time that is in your time zone. So if you find a community where they provide lots of different times in all of the different time zones, then you're able to join at any time. Now, I always say leverage your time choosing a co-working space, because what you can do, you know that you've got various tasks to accomplish during the week. Now, what often happens with entrepreneurs is that we write down this huge list of tasks that we've got to do. The problem is that we don't allocate time to get them done. We put appointments in our calendar. We might put events that we have to go to in our calendar. We put client appointments in our calendar, but rarely do we put an appointment time in our calendar for us to get the work done. We kind of fit it in around everything else. Now, that's not very effective. It's not very smart, and it's very difficult for you to achieve your goals if you don't allocate spaces of time to enable you to get your work done. So with a virtual co-working space, you'll be able to look at when the times are available, and then you will be able to slot in. Let's say you've got your social marketing calendar to put together, or all of your content to create, or you've got blogs to write or videos to create. Then you can look at the calendar and you can say, well, okay, that would actually suit me if I did Tuesday at 10 o'clock, for instance. So you then can make an appointment with yourself, make a commitment that you're going to attend the virtual co-working space, and declare that you're going to accomplish or complete that particular task during the time that you're on that working session. The beauty about it is that you can choose to work and participate as much or as little as you want to. The flexibility of this allows you to work on your own terms without sacrificing productivity or community. And of course, it stops you from feeling that isolation, that loneliness. And as an entrepreneur of over 30 years now, most of the businesses that I've run have been mainly working from my home office. Now, I have gone out and about, I've visited clients, I've gone to different networking events, I've done speaking engagements, those sorts of things. But nevertheless, on a day-to-day basis, I've basically been working on my own. So like I say, when I actually joined a co-working virtual office space, what it did is it saved my sanity. It gave me something to look forward to. It gave me a group of people that became familiar faces. And not only did they become familiar faces, but they became very dear friends of mine as well. And they still are, because I still join those virtual co-working spaces. It really does help me to be so much more productive. So if you're ready to beat those isolation blues and take your business to the next level, because one of the things that I didn't mention is that you can connect with the other people that are in the virtual co-working space as well. So what that means is that, you know what social media is like. You kind of post and get ghosted because we're in the hands of the algorithm gods. So with this, because you're getting to know people and they're getting to know you, because there's always opportunities for you to speak up, to show your expertise, then it means that they get to know you and you're more likely to do some level of business together. So that might be they become a client. It might be that you'll collaborate together on, a joint offering. Maybe you've both got podcasts and you interview each other on the podcasts. Maybe you help each other grow groups. Maybe you could even become a partner in the business itself, which is exactly what happened to me. So make sure to check out my latest blog, all about how joining a co-working virtual community, or I should say that the other way around, a virtual co-working community. It saved my feeling of isolation. It saved my sanity. It transformed my mental health and helped me to stay focused and productive. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button as well to my channel for more tips and tricks on being a successful female entrepreneur. So thanks very much for watching. Remember, to get more detail about this, go over to my blog, sunnyloveacademy.com/B232, and you can read lots more reasons why you should be joining a virtual co-working space. See you soon.